Hey, good afternoon, class. So, today, we are going to do some grammar revision. So we're gonna cover six grammar items that we have learned before, and then I'm gonna review with you with the using the to infinitive and the gerund and the past perfect tense with before and after. We've learned this one to infinitive and gerunds back in March, on St. Patrick's Day, if I remember it correctly. And then the past perfect tense, we just learned it at Unit 8. So okay, so without further ado, so we are continuing to talk about review about today's grammar items. So using a to infinitive and gerund. So that's a review. The definition of a to infinitive. You put the word to in the front and this preposition, and then add the base form of a verb. That means that in a verb table that would belong to the far left corner. 好 to infinitive 就係 to 之後再加最基本嘅動詞版本，即係你哋個irregular verb table 嗰個表最左嗰行最原本最普通嗰個版本。To visit, to see, to travel, that's a to infinitive. Okay. 呢個另一個 gerund. Okay, gerund is ing form of a verb, but remember it is not a present continuous tense, but put in ing form. It's another version of a verb. It just also end of ing. And then we'll talk about the different review, the difference between these two, like hiking, shopping, reading. Okay, right. So let's just quickly look at example. Okay, for some of the verb we have to use we use to infinitive after these verb, and these are the table agree, choose, fail, intend, promise, want, ask, desire, hope, wish, refuse, prepare. Okay, just try to remember, and then I'll put this PowerPoint slide on Google Classroom, and then you can just look it up. I'm not going to explain too much about these, and then let's just look at an example. So, and then for any given sentence, it always contains one verb, right? And then there's a main verb, you can say that, and then sometimes you have to use another verb to describe something. And this is example. Promise is a verb, buy is a verb. We have two verbs here, so we kind of eliminate or say that make one of the verb not as the main verb。好，用中文講嘅話，你每一個句子記得佢只係有一個動詞，有啲情況之下有兩個動詞，好似呢個情況 promise 係動詞 ，buy 係動詞。喺咁嘅情況之下，我哋要將其中一個嘅動詞轉走佢，咁其中一個方法就係加 to 啦。另一個方法就係用 gerund 加 ing 嘅。喺 promise 頭先嗰個例子咧，就係呢個喺個 buy 嘅情況之下咧，就喺呢個第二個 verb 嘅情況之下，因為個 promise 係個特別情況啦，所以之後呢個係用咗 to 喺度啦。咁呢個 promise 呢個就係個 main verb，呢個 to buy 就係變咗 to infinitive。Liam promised to buy his sister a present on her birthday. So this is an example of a to infinitive, and then that's how you incorporate to verb into one sentence. 呢個就係你點樣可以將兩個動詞放喺一個句子嗰度啦。好 ，Okay, let's just look at a gerund example, and then these are some of the verb that we'll use after we'll use a gerund after this verb. Admit, consider, enjoy, give up, keep, practice, avoid, dislike, finish, imagine, mind, suggest. Again, and then you don't have to remember it by hardcore. If you remember it, that's great. But if you don't, just try to when you use these kind of a verb, and then you kind of from after using it from time to time, you start to remember it. You don't have to really have to remember it hardcore. Just like that. 你又唔使死記嘅。你用得多嘅話，慢慢喺寫字寫得多嘅時候咧，你自然慢慢記得㗎。你記得當然自然好啦，但係你唔記得嘅話咧，約略你知道呢兩款係有個特定嘅規則嘅話咧，係點樣可以一係加 to 一係加 ing 其實都 OK 嘅啦。好 ，OK， let's just look at an example of a gerund. So Connor keeps looking for his phone in the morning, and then because keeps is a special verb that like the verb line after it is supposed to use a gerund instead of like a to infinitive. So right here, Connor keeps looking for instead of just look, keep look. There's like two verbs, and then like you put in ing form, and that's like effectively like make this one a gerund. Connor keeps looking for his phone in the morning. So this is an example of a gerund. All right. Okay. And these are the chart for the like verb that like you can either use to infinitive of gerund. 以下呢個表就係可以咧以下呢個表就係咧你可以用 gerund 或者 infinitive 都冇問題，但係咧你用嘅而且你用嘅時候咧佢意思係冇唔同講嘅。There are no difference in the meaning. Begin, hate, like, prefer, continue, intend, love, start. 呢8個字你用嘅 gerund 同 infinitive 兩個版本冇問題，冇所謂，用唔到就得。OK。And then I'll show you an example. So Sean loves to buy new gadgets. Sean loves buying new gadgets. They sing. So either way, so they're all good. So okay, let's just like so after I said like they are the same, so that means that like some of the verb they have like a different meaning, right? Like that means that like for the following verb, when you use the two infinitives and gerund, they have like very different meaning. These verbs are remember, forget, go on, regret, stop, try, and then like for these 6 verbs, like maybe like the difference between them is like a little bit they are not like they don't have like great difference. How do you say it? Maybe I should say that like they don't have like a great variation of the meaning. So just say, let's say if you don't recall the correct way to use like which one is supposed to use two infinitive gerunds, it doesn't make like that much a big difference. If you can only remember one thing, try to remember like the verb like that's you're supposed to use a to gerund, to infinitive and gerund. 呢幾個6個咧，咁佢就有你用 to infinitive 同 gerund 嘅時候咧，佢有唔同嘅意思嘅。但係呢6個字，我會話俾你知，你唔使死記，你見到嘅記唔到就算，因為咧佢哋嘅意思個分別咧唔係真係大到不得了嘅。你有時間去記就記，但係你冇時間記唔到嘅，淨係記咗邊啲字，你係用 to infinitive， 邊啲字係用 gerund 啦，得唔得 ？OK. And then like I'm not gonna review this one. You can just like look at the PowerPoint slides, like review PowerPoint slides, and then like and then you recall your memory about these 6 one. All right. So just try to like just go through it. If you remember, that's great. If you don't, it's fine. So okay. So and then like which verb followed by two infinitives, and these are the verb, and then like for the gerund part, and these are the verb that like you're supposed to use a gerund after them. All right. All right. So just like remember like this one, use a two infinitive and gerunds, and then like these are the verb that like can go by either like a no different and very different meaning, and then like just look at it. If you remember, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. Maybe like okay. And then like now let's just go on like a review like the second part of the grammar item, like a simple past tense and present perfect tense. And then like okay, higher than like talking about anything, like we have to remember when we the difference between like simple past and like present perfect, and then like simple past is an action that like a definite time in the past, and then like present perfect is an action that happened in the past but connected to the present. So 呢個係兩個都係過去發生啦，呢個就係一個好特定嘅時間發生啦，呢個係一個過去時發生啦，但係同現在係有關係嘅。Okay, so like when we talk about like finished action in the past, that's like the simple past, and then like a present perfect, it's like an action that started in the past but continued to the present and usually indicated the word like for and since 呢個係一個已經過去完成咗嘅嘢啦，已經完成嘅呢個就係一個繼續去到現在啦。通常咧就會有啲字嘅 for 同埋 since 有啲字咧去表達出嚟嘅。Okay, and then like I'm not just gonna look at like the example, but instead we're gonna show you like talk about like okay, this is like a simple, we all know like a simple past tense and simple perfect tense, and now we know like we learn about like when we supposed to use like before and after. Okay, so we have like this one we're gonna learn about like past perfect, and when we use like a past perfect tense, when we use that past perfect tense, it's similar like to the present perfect, right? Except, and then like when we use like a present perfect, and then like we have has or like have, but right here we only use have, and when we added the pp right here, right? So, and then like when we talk about like two actions, say that like there are like two actions that like like action 1 and action 2. So, and then like this is like a past perfect, and then like when we have like action 1 and action 2, we have to like define like okay, they both happen in the past. Let's just like talk about this one, and then we have to like use like a different tense, a simple past tense and a past perfect tense to distinguish the difference, because when we use like a different tense, and we can make sure that like we your reader will know, okay, like which things like happen first and which things like happen after. And then some of the times we'll use like a preposition like before and after to indicate which one is of action 1, which one is action 2。喺呢啲咁嘅特定嘅情況，我哋講緊兩個喺過去發生嘅事情啦。咁我哋就會要用咗唔同嘅 tense， 一個係 past tense， 一個係 past perfect tense 去講緊兩件事啦。點解咧？因為咧可以咧就表達得出邊一樣嘢行先，邊一樣嘢行後。而且有陣時我哋點樣可以一定一眼就睇到係知道係邊樣嘢咧？就係靠我哋去睇 before 同埋 after。after 呢個係之前啦，之後啦，即係喺呢度咧，喺佢before 之後嗰句嘅説話嘅時候咧，咁就即係代表咗喺乜乜嘢事件之前。係乜乜咁咧，你就可以知道咧，呢個就係乜乜乜乜事件之後，咁你可以知道邊一個係 action 1同埋 action 2啦。咁你記得咗呢一個嘅 action 1 同埋 action to 之後，咁你就要記得，咁到底係邊一個係用 past perfect tense，邊一個係用 past tense，大家有冇人記得咧？好啦，呢一個咧我哋大家記得咗之後，okay, so like remember like when we talk about like something that like happened in the past, like that like happened way before, then we'll use that is like considered as action 1, and that will use like a past perfect, and then for the other one, we will use like a simple past. Okay, and then like so try to remember like these two the distinguish try to remember how to distinguish like these two tenses like when we see them like in a past perfect tense sentence, and then like and I'll put the review slide like on the internet. So okay, so and then I'll pass the time to Miss Long, and then like should continue today's lessons.
All right, now morning Form 3 students. Now today, all right, now in this 50 minutes, I would like to review, okay, 2 grammar items you have learned before. Okay, now firstly, it is in Unit 7, page 78. Do you still remember? Okay, now these 4 words, okay, although, though, despite, in spite of. Do you still remember that? Okay, so what are their differences? Basically, all right, they carry the same meaning. Okay, that means but. But, okay, now, these 2, although and though, are in a pair, and these 2, despite and in spite of, are in a pair. Okay, now yes, they carry the same meaning, but this group of words, okay, they use different grammar structure, and also despite and in spite of, they use in different grammar structure. Now these 2 are in the same grammar structure, and these 2 are in the same grammar structure, but these 2 pairs are not in the same grammar structure. Now, let's have a look again. Oh, bad weather. But look at them, happy face. Now, contrast, bad weather, but they enjoy. Let's look at the sentence by using these 2, okay, words. Now, you can use although, okay? Although. It rained, they enjoy themselves. Okay, contrast. That means, yes, it rained, but they enjoy themselves. And as for this pair, we use despite or in spite of. Despite, in spite of, the rain, they enjoy themselves. See the difference? This is the grammar structure different. All right, now, so, yes, they carry the same meaning, but how do we use them? Now, although and though, so if we use although and though plus subject and verb, now this is a clause plus another clause. Let's look at the sentence. Although it rained, they enjoy themselves. Okay. So this is the subject and this is the verb. And now despite and in spite of. Despite or in spite of. Okay, plus noun or another one, verb plus ing. Let's look at the sentence. Despite, in spite of the rain. Okay? They enjoy themselves. The rain, it is a noun, no longer subject or verb. See the difference? Okay, now as for this, another pattern is we can use gerund, the verb plus ing. Okay, so rain, no longer the rain, despite or in spite of raining, they enjoy themselves. Okay, so this is the verb plus ing. We use the stem word. Okay, now because rained, okay, the original sentence rained, this verb, okay, past tense, okay, we pick up the stem word rain, the verb plus ing become ringing. Okay, so verb plus ing. Now see the difference. These two signs, they carry the same meaning, but the grammatical structure is different. Here, although though, we use subject and verb in a clause, and then another clause, they enjoy themselves. All right? But as for here, despite, in spite of, here we use the noun, or if you don't like use the noun, you can change, okay, the verb, and verb plus ing become a gerund, or a noun phrase. Okay, now let's look at although and though again. Okay, now these two words, where should we put them? Okay, now we can put them at the beginning. Although, though plus subject and verb. So at the beginning, or we can put them in the middle. Okay, they enjoy themselves in the middle, although though it rained. So just the same subject, verb, and full stop. Okay, both carry the meaning but pay attention. Now, here is a bit different. Is yes, these two can be put at the beginning, middle, but only one word, this word though. Only this can be put at the end. Not although, only though we can put at the end. And then, now, let's have a practice. Now, I was sick. I went to school. Now, two contrast meaning. I would like to put these two sentences together by using although, though. Okay? The verb, subject and verb. So become although, though in the beginning. So, subject, I, and the verb was sick. And then, I went to school. If you put in the middle, I went to school, in the middle, although though I was sick, subject and verb. All right? Okay. So again, we can put it at the end. Though I was sick, I went to school. Though. All right. Despite and in spite of. Now, despite and in spite of. Okay. At the beginning, we did mention we put noun and verb here. Now here we use despite and in spite of in the beginning. So let's look at these two sentences. Despite the rain, they enjoy themselves. In spite of the rain, they enjoy themselves. Okay, the pattern. The rain, noun. All right? And if we put in the middle, okay, like this. Okay? What should I do? What's wrong? This. Okay, now the meaning's the same, but now, pay attention. So, look, this one, despite and in spite of. Any difference? Yes. Only one difference is despite only got one word, in spite of 3. All right? So, now, let's have a practice here. This 5 sentence, by using although, though, okay, despite, in spite of. Now, if you use although, though, okay, there must be subject and verb. All right? So let's look at here, sentence 1. Any subject and verb? Yes, should. Okay. Okay. We got subject and verb, right? And then sentence 2, okay. Is there any subject and verb? No. Sentence 3, any subject and verb? No. Sentence 4, I went to sleep. Any subject and verb? Subject. Verb. Okay. Sentence 5. I went jogging last Sunday. I hurt my leg. Any? No. So, do you have your answer? So as I mentioned, we got subject verb. You can use although, though. Here, no subject verb. Okay, despite, in spite of. No subject. Okay, the verb traffic, noun. And here, I had subject and verb, although and though. The last one, at the end, we use though. Now, this is the first grammar item, okay, you've learned before. Now, okay, so we've learned although, though, okay, despite and in spite of. And the meaning contrast, different grammatical structure, okay, but these two are in a pair, sorry, and these two are in a pair. Okay, and the grammatical structure, if you use although and though, subject verb, if you use despite or in spite of, noun or verb plus ing. Okay, position. Alright, now, this is the first grammar item. Let's move to the second grammar item, passive voice. Now, I wonder whether you still remember, okay, and it is in Unit 7. Now, passive voice. You have learned before what is passive voice, and when and why do we use passive voice, and how to change the sentence, okay, in active to passive, and how to form the grammar structure. Okay, now active voice. Passive voice. All right. Now, you may wonder, okay, the difference is who and what happened to this object. Now, in active voice, we have to look at the active voice first if we want to know more about the passive. Now, in active voice, it focuses on the doer who do the action. Okay, like this example, the cat ate the cake. So this is the subject, the cat ate the cake, ate the cake. We focus on the doer. This action, okay, is done by the cat subject. But as for passive voice, that we would like to look what happened to the object, what happened to the cake. Okay, so the object, okay, is the receiver of an action. So the cake, what happened to the cake, was eaten by the cat. So now, so when do we use the passive voice? Okay, I did tell you before. Now basically, we want to emphasize the object of an action, just like, you know, the object window, what happened, okay, was broken, okay, something happened to the window. Or sometimes we want to say who did it. We don't want to say who did it. Or maybe you do not know, okay? We just want to know, okay, we just find that the window was broken. Or you do not know the answer, like, you know, the bomb was found in the airport. Who do it? We don't know, okay? Now, so how to change the sentence in active to passive? Okay, so like the active, the cat ate the cake. So become passive voice. See, the cake was eaten by the cat. And now, if we want to change the active to passive, so basically we have to know the passive structure. The passive structure, bear in mind, be plus past participle. Mr. Wong did mention PP, yes. Now, we look at the different tense of the be form first, okay? 5. Present tense is MR, the be form. The past tense of be is was were. The perfect tense of be is been. Okay? Continuous tense of be is being. Simple future of be is will be. As for past participle, we name as PP. Okay? Do you still remember? Do, did, done, doing. The red color one, done, is we call PP. Okay, past participle. Now, very fast to look at all the word you've learned. Past participle, okay? Wash, wash, wash. In this column, all the verbs are in past participle. We name PP, all right? I don't want to spend time to go through with you. Hey. Hey. All right, and now, how to change active to passive? Now, there are 5 steps. Step 1. Firstly, let's look at the subject and verb and object of an active sentence first. Like this case, the cat ate the cake. So, subject, verb, object. And step 2, do you still remember? Can anyone tell me? Now, we move the object. The object, the cat ate the cake. The object is the cake. The cake to a new subject of the sentence, okay? So become, okay, the cake, okay? So 1, 2, 3 become 3, 2, 1. Do you still remember? And then step 3 and 4. Now, you've already moved the object to a new subject. So what we have to do now is find the tense of the verb. Now you know subject, verb, object. This is the tense, okay? Now, this tense is past tense. So when you know it is past tense, then what you have to do, use the passive structure, be plus pp, okay? Now, I don't want to go through with you anymore. Do you still remember different tense of the be form, okay? And plus the past participle. So, like this case, the cat was eaten by the cat, okay? So, we already 1, 2, 3 become 3, 2, 1. We know, okay, it is past tense. The past tense of the passive structure is was, since the cake is singular, was eaten plus pp. All right. So, and step 5 now is optional. Optional. In active tense, okay, the cat ate the cake. So, in passive voice become the cake was eaten. It is okay. But here, you can mention, okay, the subject of the active sentence. So the cake was eaten by the cat. You can name by the cat if you like. All right, now, so these are the 5 steps. Do you still remember? Okay, so subject, verb, object, and then find subject, verb, object, and then you change the object to be a new subject. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 become 3, 2, 1, and then find the tense. All right, and then use the passive pattern. Okay, be plus pp. All right. If you like, you can mention who is the doer by the cat. Okay, now, so the 5 steps: subject, find subject, verb, object, and then step 2, change 1, 2, 3 become 3, 2, 1. That is to move the object to the subject. And then step 3 and 4, use the be plus pp. That is the passive structure. Step 5 is up to you whether you want to mention who is the doer. Now, let's have a practice here. The children sang a song. So, follow the steps. So, step 1, subject, verb, object, right? It's done. So, step 2, 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3 become 3, 2, 1. So that means, okay, the song, 3, and then 2, 1. All right? Now, find the verb tense. This is past tense, right? Past tense, the past form of be is was or were. And then because of the song here, become the subject, the song. So, the song, it must be singular, was. All right? And then the PP, the past participle of sing, sings and sung, right? Was sung. Okay, if you like, by the children. Okay, so I just do one sentence with you. So this is the answer, right? Now, sentence 2, subject, verb, object, and then move the object to the subject, and then look at the PP, a passive form, okay? Be plus PP, ing, continuous, being. Number 3, okay? Tom has taken a lot of pictures. And then 1, 2, a lot of picture, 3 become a lot of picture, and then the tense are the passive formula, the passive structure. Perfect tense of be is been, all right, and PP by Tom. Okay, now, so today, just got one homework to do is please now watch today's online teaching again, all right? So those exercises I've practiced with you before. We don't have enough time, but you can do it at home again. Okay, thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, student. Okay, this is the last part of today's online tutorial. Okay, yeah. Okay, in this part, I will include two topics. One is rather or prefer. Okay, rather than or prefer to. Okay, and other one is reported speech. Okay, these two topics you have learned before. Okay. In chapter 7, okay, in chapter 7, okay, it is about rather and prefer, okay. First of all, what is the meaning, okay, let's review the meaning first, okay. Rather, do you remember, rather we have several meanings, okay, we just focus on one of them, okay, this is the last one. Okay. Rather, that means in Chinese, 寧願. If there's only one choice, one thing, we can use one, rather. If we have two things, A or B, then we use two words. Okay, use this type of method to remember. Okay, one word, one thing, one word. Two things, two words. Okay, look here. Look here, rather, I would rather, okay, I would rather, if you just do one thing or choose one thing, okay, look here. For example, okay, if somebody asks you, would you like to sing a song? You say no, okay, no. If you say yes, you just can say sing a song. If you say no, okay, if you don't want to sing a song, but you like to do other things. For example, do a drama. You like drama very much, so you can use rather. We would rather do a drama. You would rather do a drama. Only one thing. Okay, only one thing. Do a drama. Okay. Look, another example here. Okay. If now, if you have two choices. For example, one, go on picnic. Another one, shop. That means shopping. Okay, shop that means to buy something. Okay. Look here. Two things. I would rather go on a picnic than shop in department stores. Maybe you like to go to countryside. You don't want to go to some crowd place. Some crowd place. That means many people here. You don't like to go there. Okay, especially today. Okay, you know we have some problem in crowd places. Okay, so you can say I would rather go on a picnic. Okay, one thing, go on a picnic. Another thing is shop in department stores. Okay, so two things. You can use two words. Okay, rather than. If only one, you can say I would rather go on a picnic. Full stop. Okay, full stop. If two things, then that means you like going on a picnic. Okay, you don't like shopping in department stores. Okay. Yeah. Of course, we can use not. Remember, not. I don't want this thing. Okay. One thing only. Okay. No than. No than. Okay. One thing only. Okay. Right here. Shirley would rather not eat too much, too many things. Okay. Shirley would rather not eat too many snacks. Okay, because she wants to keep fit, she wants to stay in good health. Okay, look here. No than, no than. Remember, if when we use rather not, don't use than. Okay, only one thing. Okay, and I want to remind you again. Okay, here. No matter you use would rather not eat or here. Okay, here. Look here, the red colored word here. We use go, saw, eat. We don't change anything. We don't change it to past tense. We just use the present tense. Okay, or you can call it bare infinitive. Okay, go, we don't use went. Saw, we don't use sought. Okay, remember, don't change to past tense or other, or for example, past participle, something like that. Okay, this is a bare infinitive here. Okay. Okay, and now, when we show our preference, okay, what do you like? Another way is to use prefer, okay, just like rather, okay. For example, I like coffee, I like tea, or I like drawing something, okay. You can say that, I prefer coffee, I prefer tea, I prefer to draw something, okay. If one thing, if there's only one thing, one choice, okay, use one word prefer, okay, or prefer to do something, okay, right here, okay, just like this example, okay, right here, there's prefers reading, remember, we use Gerund here, or learn, coffee, or Gerund, ing, reading or drawing something, okay. For example, there prefers reading, there prefers watching TV, watching movie, watching something like this one. Okay. If you want to use a word, no ing, you can use to here. I prefer to, okay, watch detective movie. I prefer to drink coffee. Okay. Use a Gerund, okay? I have mentioned this, okay? Okay, when we compare two things, for example here, okay, just like the example I have used before, going on play or shopping in department stores, okay? You can use going or shopping. Okay, just like this one. Okay, one thing is visit a museum, go to a museum. Okay, there are many old things in museum. Okay, the museum. Okay, another thing is watching a film, go to the cinema. Okay, two things. So we use here. If I say I like this one, I like this one, I don't like this one. So you can say that. Sally prefers visiting a museum. That means Sally likes visiting a museum. Okay. She doesn't like watching a film. So you say that when she was given two choices, then Sally may choose this one. Sally prefers visiting a museum. Okay, to watching a film. Okay. Of course, I say use a noun. Okay, now, for example, coffee and tea, apple and orange. Okay, so just like this one. Jason prefers tea to coffee. Okay, tea and coffee is a noun. Okay, they are the noun. Okay, orange, apple, pineapples, jackfruit, something like this. Okay, okay. Let's go to the other topics. Reported speech. Okay, reported speech. That means something has been changed. Okay, because time passed. Okay, right here. Okay, a few weeks ago. Okay, Boris Johnson. Okay, say this thing. I still have a temperature, but after a few weeks, after a few days, and now he recovered. Okay, and now that's okay. His health is okay. So the reporter asked him, and then he say something, and then but when the reporter say what he said, it is maybe 1 day later or a few hours later. The time, okay, has passed. Okay, so Johnson said that he still had. Here, he used present tense, but now, because the time passed, so we use past tense here. The time changed. So remember, the difference is here, the tenses, present tense and then past tense. Of course, we use that there and change the pronoun I to he. Okay, here because Boris is a man. Okay, so the different one is said, told, asked. We may use this reporting words. Okay, ask something, told somebody or someone. Another thing is no question, quotation mark here. Okay, quotation mark, no. Okay, in reported speech, change the pronoun I, he, or maybe if it is not a man, it is a lady, so we change she, or they, or some others. Okay, tenses change, have, we change to have. Okay, present to past. Okay. Okay, here is the statement. Okay, because usually because the statement is out of date. That means the time has changed. Okay. Okay. Remember? Do you remember this table? Okay. Very easy. I mentioned this thing. If it is a present, just past. If it is a past participle. So just as what Ms. Long has said, past participle, PP. Okay, it is very important when we use in the passive voice, when we use in reported speech, we always use past participle. So try to remember the work table. Do you remember the work table? Go, went, gone, do, did, done, something like that. Remember past participle. We always use in reported speech and passive voice. So, very easy. Present, past, past participle. No matter it is a continuous tense. This is present, so we use past continuous. If it is past continuous, okay, we use past participle thing like this one. Okay, remember. If it is a past perfect tense, then we don't need to change anything. Okay, so very simple. Present, past participle, past perfect, something like this. Okay, change the verb to past participle. That's very easy. Okay. Okay, here. For example, Spider-Man say, okay, or okay, a spider bit me, past tense. So you see that had bitten, past perfect. You change it to past participle. Okay, PP. Okay, had bitten. Okay, and change him, not me now. Okay, and just like this one. Okay, didn't, past, and then okay, happen. Okay, seeing. Okay, happen. See. Okay. Okay, I didn't see it. Okay, that he hadn't seen it. Okay, seeing the spider as a spider. Okay, and also this is a modal verb. Okay, will, can, have to, may. Just change words. For example, I will, I can, I have, I have to, I may catch joker. Okay, the Batman say that. I will catch joker. I can catch joker. I have to catch joker. I may. Okay, no matter what he said, what the modal verb he used, you just change it to what here. Batman said that he. I change to he. Will, would, could, can, could, have to, had to, or might. Okay, very easy. Okay, change to the past form. Past form. Okay. Okay. Of course, I say that because the time has changed, so we have also changed some time expression. For example, now we say that at that time. Okay, then yesterday, the day before. Remember the day before. Okay, the week before, the month before, last week. I mean last month, last year. I encourage you to remember one thing. If you cannot remember all these things, just remember one. Okay, for example, before, I recommend use before because this is quite easy. Okay, the day before, the week before, the month before, the week before. Okay, the year before. Okay, because sometimes some students think that previous is quite difficult to remember to spell it. Okay, so tomorrow, the following day. Okay, the following week, the following something, following, 跟住嚟嘅 ，OK 嚟緊嘅 ，the following Monday, the following April, the following June, the following September. Okay, just in the future you use the following. Remember before, past. Okay, future, the following. Okay, of course you can use the next. Okay. So time expression here. Okay, so okay, for example, Paul said to Park, I lost my hammer. Okay, yesterday, last week, something like that. I mean, last, okay, lost. So he changed to past perfect. Had lost. Okay, and will. That means tomorrow, future. So he said that will go to fire. Okay, and then change the day. Last week, the week before. Tomorrow, the following day. Okay. Okay. When we change our reported speech, our direct speech to an indirect speech, so remember this three things. Pronouns. Okay, sometimes we change the possessive adjective, possessive pronoun. Just like this one. Okay. He, his. Okay. This is a possessive. Okay. The word is his. Okay, so we use his. Okay. Not mine. Not. Okay, not mine. Okay, it is not mine. Okay, it is not mine. Okay, it is his. Okay, so we use his wallet. Okay. Okay, that's the end of this session. Go home and try to review what I have said in this tutorial lesson. Okay, and next week, the school will start again. Okay, try to prepare yourself for the next month or in the future. Okay, we'll meet again. I hope you can remember what you have learned during this few months. Okay, but don't worry about this thing. All the teachers, okay, all the teachers will review what we have taught in this few months. Okay, we'll prepare everything for you. Okay, keep going, try hard. That's all. Okay, thank you very much.